China developing new ballistic missiles tracker to counter threat from Donald Trump and U.S. Chinese firm China Electronics Technology Group Corporation, CETC, announced in 2016 that its scientists had tested a quantum radar to a range of 100 kilometers, 62 miles. This is roughly 5 times further than the range of its U.S. and German competitors and could allow it to detect stealth aircraft at long distances. The next generation of the technology will be capable of tracking ballistic missiles in space and aircraft flying at extremely high altitudes. The quantum system developed by China is also meant to track stealthy U.S. aircraft. The South China Morning Post's Liu Zhen said, China regards the stealth aircraft flown by the United States and its allies as a major threat to its regional interests and is therefore keen to have an effective countermeasure. Once installed on a near-space vehicle, it could effectively monitor high-speed flying objects in the upper atmosphere and above, CETC said. Hong Kong-based military commentator Song Zongping insisted the development was huge. He declared, the term high-speed flying objects could include ballistic missiles during their boost phase and mid-course, or low-altitude satellites, all of which are important targets to be monitored. If a quantum radar could be fully developed, it would be really powerful in the 3 key areas of range, imaging and counter-interference. Zai Alinao, from CETC's 14th Research Institute and one of the lead scientists on the radar project, said the bulk of the theoretical work had been completed and the company had entered the experimental verification phase. Conventional radars rely on radio waves that reflect off of objects to provide details about an aircraft or submarine's location and speed. However, a quantum radar takes advantage of entangled photons, or quanta of light. Photons are particles which transmit light. Quantum radar systems generate pairs of light particles known as photons. One photon in the pair is shown into the air while the other remains at the radar station. The latest development by the company, which is owned by the Chinese state, helps to resolve the small number of photons that return, with their number decreasing as the distance to a target increases. China is not alone in developing quantum radar systems. Yet it claims to hold the most advanced form of the technology. Military commentator Song Zongping said, however, the technology was still far away from being applied to real-life scenarios. He said, we haven't seen many figures or technical details yet, which means the prototype has not been finished. It is still far from battlefield use.